Sherice, Alyssa, welcome to Floor Talk. It's wonderful to have you here today.
It's
Thanks
good to
for
be
having
here.
us.
Thank you. So I want to start off by talking about Black Women on Boards. Sherice, tell me about the organization.
Sure. Black Women on Boards was founded by Merlene Santil and Robin Washington. And our goal is really to support Black women at every stage of their board journey, whether they're on a public or private board or board certified, ready to take that first step. This is a community to support them throughout the journey. And something that's interesting is we're celebrating our 5th anniversary this year. So it's really incredible to see the momentum that Black Women on Boards has built in such a short time.
Indeed. So now, Alyssa, tell me, what does being part of the Black Women on Boards community mean to you?
You know, it is just amazing to be part of a collective of just so many successful business women, people who have found their path in different ways, but have all been able to achieve a level of success and progress over the years. And then to be part of that community where we're teaching, we're learning, we're growing together. You know, it strengthened me in terms of being able to be a better board member, you know, stronger board governance. And in these changing times, that's more important than ever, is to be around a group of people who can help you grow.
Now, Sherice, we talked about how the organization is helping Black women through their journey on boards. Now, how has being a part of Black Women on Boards, how has the sisterhood helped your journey?
It's really been incredible for me. So often as a Black woman in corporate America, we can be one of the few or only in the roles that we're in, particularly once you get to the C-suite. So to have an organization like Black Women on Boards, where you are surrounded by like-minded peers going through very similar experiences, whether it be in their operating roles or on their boards, it's just wonderful to have that sounding board, that support system to help you get through.
And Alyssa, how has the sisterhood helped your journey?
It's really helped the journey because you realize that there are a diverse number of interests. Like, we are not just about one thing. I mean, I happen to be in tech, but we have people in finance, we have people in healthcare, we have people who've been in government. That wealth of experience, that wealth of knowledge is something that you can then take with you when you're trying to make and have to make hard decisions for your companies on a day-to-day basis. I think there's nothing like that wealth of experience.
Now, it's Women's History Month. What are you celebrating?
Okay, so I'm celebrating the progress that we've made. And I just have to say this, my mom is an educator, and a leader at the local level. And she was always about bringing excellence and opportunity. And when I think about the journey that she had to take, you know, from growing up, being born in Alabama, growing up in Indiana, and eventually ending up in New Jersey, to becoming a leader that's advocating for change and opportunity for people, she's one of my heroes. I just saw her the other day, and that's what I celebrate, is the progress that people at all levels can make, regardless of your position.
Sherice, what are you celebrating this Women's History Month?
Well, for me, I'm celebrating the sisterhood of support that I've experienced throughout my career. Being back in New York, I spent 15 years of my career at Viacom here, and I'm thinking about Leanne Brodsky. She was my first mentor and greatest advocate throughout my career, taking me from an intern to senior vice president within 5 years. And it takes that level of commitment, support, and just love to help a career grow. So I'm thinking about Leanne and all the women like her who've helped me make it this far.
And finally, based on your experience, what advice do you have for someone who's currently climbing the corporate ladder that may be going through similar challenges?
One of the first things I say to people whenever they ask is, think about your interests. Think about what you love to do and what you want to pursue, and be the best at it that you can. And whenever you can, give back, because somebody else is coming up behind you and you have no idea what their journey is, but they will be so grateful if you reach back and lift up. And so when you're thinking about your journey, if you're reaching back and lifting up, you're going to propel forward, because that's just the way things will work.
And Sherice, what's your advice?
My biggest piece of advice is ask questions. No one has all the answers. And the higher you go in your career, you realize there's not some magic peak where it suddenly all snaps together. It's about combining your previous experience with asking trusted advisors, trusted mentors for advice on the path. So don't be afraid to ask questions, and also don't be afraid to stand in your power. When you know the approach you want to take, make your opinion heard.
All right. Well, wonderful advice from both of you, and wonderful to have you here on Floor Talk today. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.